When this guy made his payment at the shop, he casually tapped his hand on the scanner, and to the cashier's surprise, the payment went through, leaving him stunned. What he didn't know was that the guy had a tiny chip implanted in his hand called an RFID chip, and it works in a way similar to a credit card, just with more features. The chip is inserted with a small injection and sits just under the skin, which is later programmed using a phone. After that, it's like having a hidden superpower with which you can unlock doors, make payments, and even open your car doors.
They always tell you what's happening through TV shows, don't they?
Most fantastic device ever. The Smart Mark. Throw your other devices away, because the Smart Mark is more than just a phone. It's part of you. Use it as cash. Book your travel. And even shoot video. Distribution points are all over the city. And don't let the lines discourage you. The Rook Unlimited Smart Mark is worth the wait.
I never realized how wonderful technology could make me feel. The Smart Mark has brought order to my life.
And the best part? It's absolutely free. A gift of thanks to our city from Rook Unlimited.
Keep watching, it gets worse.
23% of the population has been given the Smart Mark, number 1.
Time to test our system, number 6. The Flex Fighters are out there somewhere. Teaming up with Jonathan Rook. Let's put our new recruits to work, subtly.
We should find the Flex Fighters.
I ought to find the Flex Fighters.
We should find the Flex Fighters.
Welcome to the Cashless Society. We are here. We're at the Blue Wahoo Stadium, and they wouldn't let me pay with cash to come in. And anywhere and everywhere we go, it says cashless, a cashless stadium. So your dollars are worthless now. And I guess the federal government is completely defunct, because it says on the dollar that this is good for all debt, public and private. And yet places like this now don't accept cash at all. And the lady told us it's a mandate. I said, well, it's only a mandate when both parties agree. I don't agree. I want you to take my cash. She said we won't do it. So folks, you need to stand up for your right to use cash, because this is the way the mark of the beast comes in, and this is their plan.
Credit card swipe and then the tap, and now just a wave of the hand can process a payment.
So the future just keeps coming. Let's check in with
Fast.
Jason Carr in the carport. Jason, what the mark of the beast is going on?
At a time when Elon Musk has monkeys playing Pong with their brains, scientists are growing half monkey, half human embryos, and UFOs are becoming a more real phenomenon. This seems on par or even a bit subdued by comparison or contrast. Amazon is rolling out palm scanners at one of its Whole Foods stores in Seattle. The technology, called Amazon One, allows shoppers to pay for their purchases by holding their hands above a scanner. Before you can use it, you have to give the company your credit card information and palm print. Amazon has been testing the system at its Amazon Go and Amazon Go grocery stores. The company plans to bring it to 8 Seattle area Whole Foods stores in the coming months.
What is the mark of the beast? Is it good or bad? The mark of the beast is a concept from the Bible, specifically from the book of Revelation, chapter 13. It is a symbol associated with a figure called the beast, representing evil and opposition to God in the end times. According to Revelation, the mark will be placed on people's right hands or foreheads. It is a sign of loyalty to the beast and will be required to buy or sell goods. The number linked to the mark is 666, which is often seen as representing imperfection or something that falls short of God's perfection. The mark is seen as a test of faith. Those who accept it are believed to be aligning themselves with evil, while those who refuse it will remain faithful to God, even though they may suffer as a result. In summary, the mark of the beast symbolizes a choice between following evil or staying loyal to God during the end times. What do you think?
Call me. Sorry? Will you call me?
You mean telephone me?
Yes.
When?
Now.
But this isn't right here.
This is why I wanted to have lunch. You just phone me? Now? Hello, Bethany speaking.
Hello?
You phoning for Bethany?
Yes. What are you doing?
This is Bethany, can you hear me?
Well, you're right in front of me.
But can you hear me down the phone?
Oh my gosh.
This is me. On the phone, I had it implanted. My hand is the phone. I can walk and talk because I'm on the phone inside my hand. I am the phone. This is what phones are going to be from now on. I have integrated. Thank you for your call. Subdermal implants. They charge themselves with motion like a self-winding watch. And it's on the 22 network. I get signal across 95% of UK mainland, 98 by next year.
When I phoned you, it was ringing. You were ringing.
That's the speaker. So small.
Okay, but when did you get this done?
That course in Winchester, I had one finger done every night. I still need to use a handset to phone out. Look.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, but look, I can't believe you had surgery without telling me.
Skin plants. Not surgery, and I knew you'd be cross. But I'm 18, and you had that tattoo when you were 18, and it's the same sort of thing. And I wanted to ask you, will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you tell Dad?
Oh, sweet.
Please, will you tell Dad for me?
Let's take a look at artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, Neuralink, and Microsoft's patent, WO 2020-060606. Could they be connected to the Mark of the Beast? The Mark of the Beast is referenced in the Book of Revelation, referencing to a mark placed on individuals' foreheads or hands that indicates their allegiance to the Antichrist. In recent years, this concept has been linked to rising technological advancements such as artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, Neuralink, and Microsoft's patent, WO 2020-060606. One of the primary connections between these concepts is the potential for them to facilitate greater control over individual freedom and autonomy. AI has the ability to gather and analyze vast amounts of data on individuals, allowing governments and corporations to track and monitor their every move. Cryptocurrency, while initially marketed as a decentralized alternative to traditional financial systems, has the potential to be used as a tool for tracking and controlling individuals' financial transactions. Similarly, Neuralink's invasive brain computer interface technology could allow for unprecedented levels of surveillance and manipulation of individuals' thoughts and behaviors. Microsoft's patent, WO 2020-060606, further adds to these concerns as it proposes a new cryptocurrency system that uses body activity data such as brain waves or body heat for mining and transaction verification. This has led to speculation that the patent is linked to the Mark of the Beast, with some suggesting that the body activity data could eventually be used as a means of tracking and controlling individuals, even to include their ability to buy and sell. Overall, these technologies have the potential to drastically alter the relationship between individuals and the systems of power that govern their lives. While there are undoubtedly benefits to these advancements, such as increased efficiency and convenience, it is important to consider the potential risks and ethical implications of allowing these technologies to grow unchecked. As this connection to the Mark of the Beast illustrates, the stakes are high, and we must approach these issues with caution and critical thinking. Not to mention, if you factor in biological identification with a signature that is unique to your genome, your biology, claimed for security purposes, it would be almost impossible to counterfeit such a thing. We need to really pay attention to what's happening. Not to be afraid, but to be aware and to be ready. Jesus tells us to be ready. Matthew chapter 24 gives us the signs to look for this season. We will never know the day nor the hour, but before we are called to meet him in the clouds for that final battle of Armageddon, before the world is judged and before we are called home, the son of perdition will take his seat upon this world's throne and consider himself to be God and call himself God. And a mark will be implemented. And for all of those who refuse that mark, it will be the end of your life on this world. I, for one, will be right there with you, ready to be called home. In Jesus' name, I pray that if time is short, that we be made readily aware, so that there could be no doubt that we will know when we are in the season. God bless you all.
So many economists believe the future will be cash-free. You're already seeing it from everywhere you go, whether it's your baseball game or to your local deli. Now, Sweden is getting there even faster than anyone else. According to a New York Times report, a fifth of the country, doesn't even use ATMs anymore. And 4,000 Swedes, now get this, have microchips implanted in their hands, so they can pay for products with just a wave of their hand. Makes the Apple Watch kind of look obsolete. So on top of that, many Swedish companies are asking their employees to get implants to pass through access points and to pay for conveniences. Now the red flags start going up. So for our red flags, we have to turn to legal media analyst Lionel. Lionel, thanks for joining us on this. I know you've got some red flags, and I feel like I'm reading out of the book of Revelation, possibly. So what concerns come to you arise from humans microchipping themselves?
This is the mark of the beast. This is, listen, no, let me tell you something. I mean, I'm no biblical scholar here, but it's amazing the parallels made.
That's what the mark of the beast is. People have gone as far as believing that the mark of the beast is like an RFID chip that would be placed in the hand of the person or in their forehead. People have taken it to be a physical mark of such, and something that they would be stamped or tattooed with. Revelation is talking about a mark on the hand and the forehead, and Exodus is talking about a mark on the forehead and the hand. What is this mark in Exodus? He says, this observance will be for you like a sign on your hand and a reminder on your forehead that this law of the Lord is to be on your lips. This festival is the mark that is given to the Israelites. So the festival, how is it a mark though? It's a mark on their foreheads because it means that the law of God and God himself and his jurisprudence is what guards and guides their thinking and their belief. And it is a mark on their hands because it means that the laws and God and the observance of his jurisprudence is what guides their hand, their actions. So it's their belief and their actions.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if we take this same understanding of the mark on the forehead and the hand, and we look over here, because these are God's own words. He's the one who's describing to Moses what a mark on the forehead and what a mark on the hand means.
Yeah.
And if this is a vision from God, then the mark on the forehead and the mark on the hand in the vision would not be a physical mark, but it would be symbolic for whatever it is that God meant it to be.
Yeah.
What would he mean it to be then here? It means then that the beast forces all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark. Which means that this character of the beast is not going to allow any person to eat, drink, sell, buy, conduct business, be a part of society, unless they truly are believing in the jurisprudence of God, or at the very least, acting by it, observing it.
Yes.